main way to go. But this is the way they butcher their meat, and it's quite interesting. And that's the way they kill these goats that they use in this thing. Okay, so then we're looking out there, and of course there's another American flag with this team of cowboys from Jackson Hole, Wyoming. That this was, if there's been 3 Nomad games so far, they've been at 2 of them. And there's interviews you can hear on YouTube and things, because it's really funny. These are guys that are sitting around, you know, in the wintertime in Jackson Hole or in their ranches, and somehow saw the Rambo movie or saw on YouTube this game, and they thought, well, that'd be something fun to do after we've had a few beers. And so they got together and they started called Baru Team. And this is their 2nd game they've been to. And it's really funny because they're very self-deprecating, and they, you know, this year they won 1 out of like 12 matches. That's better because last time, on their first time, they were 0-12 or 0-15 or something like this. But everybody's having a good time, and so it's just a lot of fun, and it's on horseback, and everybody loves horses. And they're riding around showing the national flags and stuff. And so let's go on. And that's you see here is the referee, and what has happened right over there is they're about to start. They put the carcass down in one of the circles, and then 2 guys go up. It's just basically like in hockey. I mean, you're facing off with a puck, and it's the first person to get his horse to bump the other horse and reach down and grab the carcass, and then run like hell for the goal, while your guys are trying to block the other guys from stopping you. And so let's go on and see.
When does the game end? Is it a time period?
There's time. It's 3 periods like hockey, yeah. It's, I think there are 12-minute games. And here comes, yeah, this isn't very good. Okay, we'll see this again later on. That's the American guy. His name is Lad Howard. He's the captain. And he was having a hard time because, you know, you're not supposed to fall into the goal when you throw the goat in. But everybody had such a fun time watching that. They didn't reject the goal because we were so
Did he
bad.
fall? I didn't notice that.
Yeah, see, he sort of hurt himself a little bit, so he's limping back to the. And here comes the guy carrying the carcass. And drops it there for the next time. And now this is the 2nd team going out, because there's groups of like 6.
From each country?
Sorry?
Groups, so that was a different nationality replaced?
No, it was the same.
It was the same.
We have 12 people on a team, I think, and it's 6 and 6. So you have 2 lines. It's
Oh,
just
I see.
like in hockey or things like that. So you have one line come in and rest as the next line comes out. Okay.
So that was the one goal the Americans made then.
Well, they made about 4 goals in this game, but and there's this, and this of course is me taking it from the stand, so it's lousy photography. But we've got a couple we'll show you in a
Does
second.
it cost a lot to write to those things?
0. It's free. Everything is free. Yeah. There's
Pick
no.
your seat, open seating?
There's open seating, and there was some VIP seating and things like this.
Is the government underwrite it, or how's it paid for?
I think they're sponsors. The Canadian mining companies sponsor a lot of it. Here they are. They're running in there and trying to block each other. So it's a very physical. If you're thinking of a game in which a horse and a rider are attached to one another and are an integral part of playing the game, you know, this is really very physical. So you're pushing and you're trying to get your horse down and push through. And that guy's
That's
trying
where
to,
take it from, don't you?
yeah. So and they pushed it, and now the Americans got off his horse again. You know, I mean, yeah, they jumped back on, and you know, that's all illegal, but again, they're Americans, and so, you know, they say, hey, what the heck? And see, now it fell down. So now they get up and they're trying to throw it up again, and they're reaching and pulling and shoving.
That's what my glasses.
So If you had two really top teams, I would assume it would be a little more physical.
Yeah, we'll show you in a second the championship game, which came off of not my photography. Anyway, so they have these gigantic instant replay screens that you can see. There goes the American. So he's got it's 5-2 right now.
You couldn't see it.
Yeah. And there he is. And he's here, and he didn't fall in this time. Yeah, and now he's going to do low fives to his two buddies.
He has it, doesn't have it, doesn't have it working.
Well, it's Kyrgyz is the language of
He still has to say that.
Now, can you hear the music playing? Hang 'em high, from the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Oh, yeah.
So whenever the Americans, that's the captain's lad again, and he's got the thing, you see, he got his riding crop in his mouth, and he's going to lift the carcass up over the top, and he doesn't fall in that time. But whenever the Americans had in their writing, it was either like Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, or the theme from Rawhide, or Bonanza. Everybody was just having such a great time because here are these Americans
They're
playing this
wearing their
crazy game.
outfits, they're wearing
The hats, their helmets, yeah, things like that. So,
this.
yeah, okay, and then this is another replay of him actually falling in, so let's, there he is.
Whoa!
That is the Then it's horses, how do you get out?
Anyway, so, this is, let's play this one. This is an advertisement that was on Radio Liberty for the games. And let's see if we can get this. This is the Kids Kunai game that we were talking about.
The kids have a good album too.
келип
No.
калпакты чечип эл алдына чачыңды коюп бергенде элдер кызыгып ал кыз турбайбы деп ушундай ошол сезимдер жагат. Кызыгып жеп жардам берет. Ар бир тренировкада жаңы трюктарды үйрөнүп атканда бир жерин көгөрүп айтылат жарганда ошентип үйрөнөсүң өзүң ыңгайлуу эмелерди таап ал үстүндө травма алып көрө элекмин бирок Кудай сактасын.
This was crazy.
Командаға чакырбайбыз эч кимди. Эми эртең күнү ответственность да бар, коркунучтар да бар. Жыгып кетсе ата-энесине жооп бериш керек. Анан өз кызыгуусу менен келген кыздар бизге аябай жакшы да, жеңил да үйрөнүп кетет, кызыгуусу да.
This is the Kids Kunai. See the guys chasing it?
So the chiropractors there, Fred.
Do we have the one of the Cockburoo final?
Yeah.
Well, this is, the championship Cockburoo was Kyrgyzstan versus Uzbekistan, in which it turned out to be 39-9, and Kyrgyzstan won.
Home team.
Yeah, 32 goats they built. So,
32 goats.
Nope, score goals.
okay.
32 goats, did you say?
They're dead goats, and that's a joke, see? Here it is.
Wow, why did they take the head?
These are the shit, it'll hurt you if you get hit by it. So here comes the other line.
Such a weird thing to say.
See how it tucks it under the
Sign
leg?
off.
That's what I think.
Like you're having an event.
Yeah, I forgot to turn this on.
We're just reading this.
We have teammates that protect them, you know?
Yeah, everybody's trying to do this. See, he did a feint. He was like running to the wrong wall. And I was running down the wall. These are the skills now. Gets it up. And fills it. And now see how big the stadium? That's half of the stadium. And they're pulling.
We have to punch each other.
You're not supposed to. That's why the referee.
Oh my God, look at
I know, without freaking out.
And so I think the Kyrgyz won the most medals. And that was it. But anyway, so that in a nutshell is a little bit about the games. One thing else that was interesting is running into Americans that work for the government.
I hadn't seen it otherwise.
It was especially nice to be away from all the craziness for a while and not having to listen to it all the time.
He talks
even
so
though
well
they're
with people.
all we're doing it.
Enjoy his talk.
And we joked that it would be better to wear a Canadian flag thing so nobody ever really talked about it too much. But what was interesting is that it reminded me of when I ran into these military guys that are training, when I ran into there's like 70 or 80 Peace Corps volunteers in Kyrgyzstan, and they had an archery team, and I kept running into them in restaurants and stuff, and we made a special point of going to them rather than to the soldiers and saying thank you for your service, stuff like that. We had stuff like this going on. This is an AID campaign to try to teach people in the mountains the importance of using iodized salt to stop getting goiters. And they decided that the way to do this is to teach the kids in school, provide iodized salt in the school, and then teach the kids to go home and tell their parents, listen, Mom and Dad, it only costs a little bit more to get iodized salt rather than our rock salt from the mountain. And it's going to prevent all of these nasty diseases and stuff like this. And so you still see this kind of stuff going on. And what it reminded me of, again, and I should have known this actually, is that, you know, the U.S. government, in a lot of ways, especially overseas, is like a gigantic loaded oil tanker, you know, and it's chugging down in this direction at 6 or 7 knots, not very fast. And no matter who's at the helm, no matter how crazy they might be, they may be doing a lot of damage in that wheelhouse, but they can't move that ship off top dead center very fast. And so, you know, back here I could see this reading in the news feeds, you know, big arguments about whether they were going to lower the flag to half-mast at the White House and things like that. Every embassy we saw in 3 different countries had the flags at half-mast, you know. So there's a lot of people that are getting our tax money for a salary. a lot of them whom now have lost their annual step increase for the first time in history. But they're doing their job. They don't talk politics, they just are doing their job out there. And that's really reassuring because they're still doing scholarships for high school kids, college kids, Fulbrights. At Kamiak High School is going to have 2 more Tajik high school girls here again, starting now, like they have every year. The stuff like cultural things, University of Chicago, when we were in Uzbekistan, was having a big museum curator workshop paid for by tax money. And they had invited curators from like 15 different museums in 5 different countries to come together and learn the latest on, you know, how to curate various technical things in museums, you know. And they were all there. University of Chicago was running it, and the embassy was paying for it. You know? So there's still a lot of the stuff that we all want to see going out there. And that was some of the one big takeaway I had when I came back, was that it, you know, people are still looking at America and saying, look at all the good stuff they're doing. So that's good to know. Anyway,